Nice.
Back.
You got a bottle opener?
Bottle opener? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
If you ever need a bottle opener.
I forgot about that shit. You had that last episode, right?
Was it last episode? I
Was
had
it
it
like
somewhere.
First episode.
Yeah, nice little multi-tool. We were talking about that.
That shit is official, bro, low key.
Yo, tell them to cut the check, B.
Yeah.
God
Well,
damn.
shout out to my stepdad's job. Actually gave them
Word.
out. Yeah. He be getting cool stuff.
EMI Landscape Pros, the best multi-tool in the world. Here you go.
But yeah, we out
Comes
here.
with like 10 tools, right?
Something like that.
Cool.
Episode 3.
We have shirts that are being sold
Word.
on the website.
And hats.
Also hats.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of hats,
Yeah.
I didn't have a segue for that, but
Okay, great.
one can surmise, you know, that people wear a lot of hats
Uh-huh.
in the film industry, you know, in the media space and what have yous, and you know what? We'll talk about.
Where you going
Let's
with
talk
this,
about. Yo, wait. Actually, did you watch Black Mirror?
The new season?
Yeah,
No, not yet. That shit valid?
that's valid.
For real?
That's
Can you
valid.
give us like a
That's valid.
very brief, non-spoilery?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, some sport. Say
Nah, cause you know, I mean, we all know like Black Mirror is very like.
Tech danger.
Is tech danger? Okay, we're sci-fi-ish.
True. Yes.
But what I love too is that everybody at this point of Black Mirror they already know that whatever episode it is, right? There's some sort of catch to it. So they
Yeah.
always try to figure out the catch in the beginning, because everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh, I know
Yeah,
this is
everyone
this and this
thinks
and that.
They know everything, but they don't really know shit.
And I love about Black Mirror, bro. It's like you really don't know. You
really
don't
don't.
know, because
Yeah.
they're actually really good at like.
they're so good at it. Because there
twist.
was this one episode, without spoiling, like
Was it the fourth one?
the
Because I feel like I seen the list where everybody was saying like, oh, the fourth one is 10 out of 10, this, that, and the third.
how many are there? Because I forgot.
I don't know. Was it the space shit?
That one was fire, but that one was more like a movie because, of course, Aaron
Paul's in it. Yeah.
So that one was like a lengthier one. Pause. But
Oh, bro.
whatchamacallit? There was one episode where it's like, all right, you kind of go through the motions of it, you see what happens, and everything's adding up on as to why this one character is kind of like losing their shit, whatever. And you kind of know why because it shows you what happened, but you don't really know exactly what happened
Some Clark Kent had.
until the very end. It just does a huge like,
Left turn.
yeah, bro, and it's just like, bro, Black Mirror, because you don't expect that. You knew something was up,
Yeah.
but you didn't know it was that.
It was better than season 5. So I feel like season 5 was. Did you see season 5?
Nah, I fell off of Black Mirror by season 4.
was yeah, I don't. That was the
That
one with
was the
Miley
one with
Cyrus.
I think so.
That was the one
And
where
that
they was in the game and they was like fucking each other in the game. Cause
Was that 4 or 5?
I think that was 5. Was that not 5? Am I bugging?
I forget.
It was the one after the Black Museum one, I think, right?
Black Museum was fire, bro. Because the thing is, if you watch that episode, obviously in chronological order, you see all the Easter eggs from all the other seasons and shit like that.
Right.
That was the one. I think John Hamm was in that episode, right?
No. He was in I think like the one in the snowy cabin or some shit.
You're right. That
But
was a good episode.
I
too.
don't think I watched 5. That's why I'm thinking.
Okay.
But I mean, either
Okay.
or. Nah, shout out
Yeah.
fucking Black Mirror. If you
Yeah.
watched that shit, let us know what you thought about it
Facts.
in the comments.
Yes, sir.
Shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
So we had some homework to do. It seemed like.
Yeah, that shit was mad funny because that's exactly what I said. Because he hit me up, or he hit us both up in the group chat, and he kept saying, "Yo, y'all see Hell's Paradise?
Yeah.
Y'all heard of Hell's Paradise?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right, I guess I'll watch it."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I watched it, and I'm not gonna say anything until you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say anything yet.
I mean, I watched the pilot, right?
How
What'd
many
you think?
episodes did you watch?
Just the first one.
Just
Really?
the first one.
Damn.
Yeah, because the thing is, I watched it after
First 3.
First
Hey,
3.
yo, I was telling you, it started cooking at 3, bro.
Honestly,
I ain't
I
gonna
like
lie.
the
No,
pilot.
funny. I like yeah, because it was mad interesting. You know what? I feel like
It
anime-
explains stuff that I was already wanting to know.
Yeah, it was
immediately.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But so I have a couple of things to say about it. But I feel like you know, a lot of anime is like very focused or centered around either life or death, but like this anime, at least from the, you know, I've only seen 2 episodes of it, but it seems very focused on the last seconds of life. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to living and as opposed to dying. It's just the last seconds of life is where it's really focused on, and that's really interesting because you're kind of caught in that limbo as opposed to traditional animes where it's like one or the other. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I will say though, it does play with, I guess, fatality in a sense, but I feel like because of the main character's attachment, you end up kind of living in, like through his past too, and it kind of gives him this kind of hope to get back to that. So I think he is looking for the future, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, like he's about to last second a few different motherfuckers during the you know what I mean, the course.
There was a lot of last seconds.
There was a lot of last second.
The second episode was gully, bro. I can't believe you didn't watch that shit.
Yo, please. Yo,
That
whoever recommended Hell's Paradise, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm about to watch that shit when I get home.
I knew it was something that I would enjoy watching. The thing is, I just watched the Demon Slayer finale first.
Yeah,
and that one was
great.
long.
We gotta
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Hold on. I think that's a like,
bro.
Boy,
that was crazy.
Bro, I read this shit and I was crying, bro. I ain't even gonna
Yo, that was sentimental.
I read this shit and that shit hurt, bro. And I was telling my brother, I was like, I know everybody's swinging at the air right now if they didn't read the manga because they don't know what's about to happen. I knew and I was still hurt, bro. I was still hurt. I was like, motherfuckers swinging, bro.
Yeah.
I'd have been swinging, bro. I was swinging when I was reading the manga.
Bro, I was literally like, just like in awe.
Yeah.
When she kicked him off.
Yeah. Yo, that shit was reading that shit in the manga, bro. I was like screaming at my iPad, bro, because I read that shit on my iPad. I was like, no, Nezuko! Like shit like that. And I'm like, no, bitch. Why the fuck you doing that? Yo, bro.
But what did y'all think about the action sequences, though? For one, oh my God. I don't know why, but I felt like that last slash was like so rewarding.
Yeah. Especially because, bro, he was the most annoying upper rank ever.
Yeah, he is.
That guy is so annoying, and his running pissed me off.
I didn't like him.
He had the wackest backstory too, though.
Yeah, he had the wackest backstory.
Because there was really nothing. Like he was the only upper rank besides, I'm not gonna say who, because his backstory isn't revealed yet. But up until this point, he's the only one who, like, before becoming a demon was like inherently just bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, like you can't even. I feel like a lot of the allure of Demon Slayer is that they humanize
the demons.
The demons a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, Tanjiro actually feels for those demons because he could smell and feel their pain.
And he fucking completely lost it on that last one.
Yeah,
that part was satisfying as hell. It was very satisfying.
When you think about it, that was like the first time you really see like Tanjiro go like animal state where he's like, yo, I really fucking hate you and I want you to die. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he felt no remorse, no pain, nothing. He was all it was just, yo, I'm finna get you and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's really knocking him off the list right now, bro.
That thunder breathing through his legs.
Yo,
when he started thunder breathing, bro.
Spoilers. Hopefully you've watched this by now. Yeah.
I mean, it's the finale. You should have known. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, nah, it was definitely solid. I really loved that one. I ain't gonna lie, this season was kind of like, I was kind of like a little bit indifferent about it for, I'll say, up until like the last 3 episodes. The last 3 episodes definitely managed to bring you home.
Yeah, I was, you know what's funny? I was talking to someone the other day and everybody was like, saying like how, oh yeah, last season was better than this season. I'm like, yo, come on, just wait. I'm like, you're right for right now, but just wait. And I'm not gonna front. I still think the last season was better, but there's a couple of reasons why. I feel like the last season was better than this season.
This season was more emotional, I'll say that.
Yeah, it was more emotional, but I also feel like there's a couple of things. The last season had a lot of color, was visually like pleasing the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like Daki in and of herself as a main villain, like there was just a lot of color vibrancy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Purples and shit like that. The city was purple, red, orange, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? It was visually pleasing. This one, they're just in a forest. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything just kind of feels like monotone. You feel me? If that makes sense. up until literally like the last 2 or 3 episodes when shit starts getting really gully. And also you're missing 2 of the 3 main characters the entire season.
Yeah,
You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
you're right. I
So
didn't
it's
even
like-
remember. I didn't even like put that into the
Yeah,
equation.
yeah,
Which has something to do with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like Inosuke is, you know, no funny, like one of the most recognizable like characters in anime. I feel like sometimes even more so than Tanjiro because, but wait, just hear me out before you say that. Just hear me, because the thing is, people who haven't seen Demon Slayer, think about it. They'd be like, oh, that's the show with the boar, right? With the mask. You see what I'm saying?
But I ain't gonna front. Going to a con, I seen so many more people just dressed up with Tanjiro's.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but like, my point being is that, you know, Inosuke is a leg of the show.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And his character, his visual is very.
It's very
noticeable.
distinctive. It's very distinctive.
You see what I'm saying?
And he's been Zenitsu because he's pretty much been in everything prior to it. You know what I mean? Both of them not being there definitely.
It was
like
weird.
it was weird, but I feel like they did it well.
They did do it well. I
They
agree
do
with
it
you.
pretty well. I think they did it as well as you
they
could have.
could.
You know
I
what
agree.
I mean? And
100%.
I don't know. Like I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. If people
it was
don't know,
great.
I was fucking ecstatic watching it. It hit me right in my fucking chest. But then you know what I mean. The payoff was very rewarding. And also to see the people embrace him so much afterwards, I loved it.
How many more
Loved it.
seasons are there gonna be? Then you got to talk
Damn.
on the sticker, by the way. Yeah.
There we go.
Damn. All right. Well, it looks like my audio is gonna be fucked. GG. But the thing is, I'm trying to figure out how to tell you that without spoiling shit. I guess like
It's open ended to a certain extent.
not necessarily. I mean, there is a clear ending. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The thing is, there's like a half arc, which I thought they were gonna end this season on, because it's like it's important, but it's not like actiony. So like they're gonna have to start this season with that half arc, that sub arc. It's not a filler because it's important, like I said, but it's not like full of action. It's just kind of like backstory and stuff like that. Then there's the arc, the real arc, and then there's the part 2, and that's it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like it depends how they want to take it. They could either do both the 2 parts of the last arc in one season, or they could break it up like Attack. and
Speaking
do it in
of
2
Attack,
Oh yeah, you.
I started watching.
For real?
I started watching.
Hey, where you at?
I'm on the 2nd season. I think maybe
Ooh. With
the
Kenny?
4th, 5th episode.
Oh damn. dude.
Kenny.
My brother's about to start season 3. And he was
wow.
like, yo, I'm glad you finally convinced me this, that, and the third. He's trying to guess he thinks he knows everything. I'm like, you don't know anything.
On
He's
that.
guessed some things that are right, but
Yeah.
you know
So
what I'm saying?
the last thing I seen was when it's like 2 episods after they find out that there are Titans in the wall. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God.
And then you see the backstory of I forgot her name, the one who has like she's kind of like a hick.
Sasha?
Yes, Sasha. You see Sasha, and then you also see the I don't know how to describe him other than that he kind of reminds you of Bobby Hill from fucking King of the Hill. He got the same kind of cut. Yes.
Connie?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. And you see him
Yeah.
and some
Them, they're best friends.
really? Okay. And then you see the fucking you see the Titan on top of his crib.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, there's something fishy going on there.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yep. And,
And
he
then-
flipped the picture upside down and shit.
Nah, I haven't seen that yet. But
I don't even want to say anything.
nah,
I
I'm
can't say
I'm
anything
definitely like
That
I'm
was an
definitely
almost
enjoying
spoiler.
this. Yeah, it's fucking like 30 years old, but fucking like I'm enjoying it. I'm really curious to see where it's going because I forgot how much I enjoy like the art style because it's just so
Yeah.
it's like so like different than I feel like most of the shits are.
I feel like it kind of feels like Borderlands a little bit.
Borderlands, that's interesting. Okay.
You see what I'm saying, though?
I was gonna say it reminds me like a old fucking European painting. The way that they look, they look more human-like than I feel like a lot of animes tend to draw.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
realistic,
Yeah, absolutely.
and they got the thick outline and shit, which I think is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. This shit really, like, accentuates, like, the lines and shit. I don't know.
Yo, I got a question for y'all brothers, man.
What's that?
Has there ever been a actually good anime video game?
Does Jump Force count?
Sure, yeah.
For real?
Niggas,
Jump Force was valid.
It's only anime characters.
Ninja Storm, what the fuck am I talking about? Ninja Storm is gas.
Mm.
Ninja Storm is one of the best like fighting games that I play. Like in that category. What is it? 2D fighter, 4D fighter? I don't know.
3D fighter. Right?
3D fighter. Yeah. But yeah, that shit is fucking fire, bro.
Tenkaichi.
Ooh, Budokai Tenkaichi. They're making a new one, right?
Yeah.
God damn,
I'm
bro.
curious to see. But we fake kind of got like the shit on the 360. What was it? Raging Blast. I don't know if you guys played that.
It was alright. It wasn't bad.
It was like the same fucking like it was like a port of that shit.
Yeah,
So that system.
it felt kind of watered down.
It didn't look as good as it could for sure. But I enjoyed the play style enough in order to, you know what I mean? It reminded me of Tenkaichi enough for me to enjoy it. The ones that came out after that, I don't really get too into them. Like the Xenoverse and shit, I wasn't really...
I thought it was cool, but like, I feel like Xenoverse is more button mashing than anything else. I feel like it's not really like a fight. Dragon Ball Fighters was valid.
I'm about to say, if that's...
Which one was the ones they was playing at the tournaments?
Fighters.
Yeah.
That's the one. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy to think they just had to strip the shit back.
Yeah, literally.
It made such a better game.
To make such a good game. Like, it wasn't just good, it was, like, very solid.
Competitive. If you can build a scene around something, that's how you know this shit is solid.
Shit is valid,
know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like that game has, like, a lot of, like, staying power. It's like, GTA, like, has a lot of staying power because of how good it is in the replayability. Fighters has, like, it's a game where it's like if you really love that style of game, you really don't get tired of it.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about it, the only thing that I feel like could have been better is they could have had a little bit more characters, more of a selection, because the selection does get a little repetitive. But other than that, like mechanics, the art style, everything was valid, bro. And what I really liked was like, bro, they made Yamcha viable, bro, to play as, bro. That shit was crazy.
From what I understand, it seems like it really just depends on the play style.
Literally.
Is what makes somebody actually valuable as opposed to just looking at, oh yeah, Goku's who I'm going to use because, you know what I'm saying, for obvious reasons. So I like that shit that they try to make an actual balanced game.
Yeah, it felt balanced. That was like what I really like appreciated about it was like, damn, not everybody's just going to pick Goku and Vegeta. Like,
facts.
You could literally wash up Goku with fucking, damn, what's his name? Yamcha.
Yeah.
Yamcha.
Literally. You know what I'm saying?
I be seeing people using Gotenks assists and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit get mad like specific. I like that shit though.
Yeah.
Yo, another question for y'all. What would y'all say in y'all opinions are, well, from this list of 3, is the saddest anime death? Jiraiya,
God damn.
Greed from Full Metal, or Rengoku?
You didn't watch Naruto, so
no, I haven't. Yeah.
Bro,
it's tough.
No, it's not tough. It's just that it sucks what I'm about to say.
So you know your answer.
No. The answer is Jiraiya.
I knew it.
The answer is Jiraiya. But the thing is, bro, Jiraiya was like my uncle for like 300, 400 episodes, bro. Rengoku was my older brother for 5.
Yeah, that's what I figured that's what it was gonna be.
But those were really impactful 5 episodes, bro.
Facts.
When you think about it, though, like Jiraiya, like, I mean, out of 300, 400 episodes, he was probably in what, like 50, 60? You know what I'm saying? But nah, Jiraiya hurt. Jiraiya hurt a lot.
Yeah. He started off in the original series.
Literally, bro. Yeah. And I was there, bro, when that shit was airing every fucking Saturday at 8 o'clock, bro. I was there in the tuning exams watching Hinata get bullied by her fucking cousin, bro.
Shout out to Toonami, yo.
I was there, bro, when we thought Gaara was the end all be all, bro. We ain't know shit, bro. I thought Gaara was the main villain, bro. That's what the fuck it was, bro.
Nah, yes. Yo,
and then they pulled the crazy fucking 180. Nah, he's actually a good guy. What?
Nah, Naruto is one of them ones, man. You had to have been there. I feel like it's never gonna hit as crazy if you was there when it was going on.
Bro, that shit. And it's just, I feel like that's what makes Boruto so painful. Is because like
before we get to that stuff, we still gotta get to answer.
Yeah, my fault.
No, I haven't even seen.
So you kind of have a default though, no?
No, I haven't seen either.
That your default because the one that you have seen.
Simple today, bro.
The one that you did see, Rengoku.
Simple.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I
is there
didn't-
any other ones any other deaths in the animated? Nah. I figured.
Spoiler alert: Kataro's mom. That shit hurt, bro. Tell me that shit didn't fucking hurt though.
Did you?
Nah.
Okay.
But would you put it in competition?
No, not at all. Because the thing is that it wasn't.
That shit didn't hurt, bro.
It was a sad story, but it wasn't like Yeah, no.
He has said this.
Yeah,
this
I
before.
have said this. You really think it's like super sad?
Because that shit is. You just don't got emotions.
It's a good show. I like the show, but I wouldn't say
he felt that shit when Rengoku died though. Nigga.
Nah, that shit hurt.
Nah, the flame Hashira.
Bro,
nigga.
when the
What?
fucking crow started crying, bro,
Yeah.
I lost it. I was like, that's it. That's what did it for me.
Bro,
That
I
shit
seen
hurt.
the dude like who does his voice acting performing that shit live. That shit was crazy, bro.
Really?
It was on YouTube, so they have the video playing, and then he's just dressed as Tanjiro, like performing this shit with like it's like a live voice acting kind of like recording. And it was crazy. I'm like, nah, this motherfucker put his whole life into that shit.
Yeah.
It hit. I'm
He was
telling
just
you,
always
this
like
close.
smiling too.
Yeah.
He was such a good guy.
He was like the only like Hashira who didn't have like baggage. You know what I'm saying? Other than like, you know, his
pops.
mom's. Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like that shit really didn't affect him. Like he had a clear goal and he had a clear means of how to achieve it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was so ill, bro. That's why I always say he was the best Hashira. I don't give a fuck
You did say
what
that.
power scaling is with the Hashira, bro. Number one, I have an argument to say that he's at least number 3, but we'll get to that later. He literally let nobody die that entire arc.
Yeah.
Nobody, not one casualty. And then everybody want to say, oh, Tengen is the best Hashira, blah, blah, blah. He's the coolest. All right, but he let half a city die. You fucking suck. And you lost your fucking arm. You can't even fucking fight anymore, you fucking worthless bitch.
Tengen was going against like the double demon though.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, but
The other dudes, is they higher on the
Rengoku
scale?
he fought upper rank 3
Upper rank
by himself.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And the thing is, I
Yeah.
can't tell you why I think he's the
Yeah,
illest
you
right now.
you said that
because it's
before,
gonna be a spoiler.
That's something about the
There's
third
something about some other shit.
one. I
that
think
you don't know about.
they did allude to it already because
Actually, kind of, because Muichiro. I can't even tell you.
No,
that.
I was
can't
gonna
even
say
tell
they
you.
allude to it because
Talking about Michael Jackson?
No, not Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
yeah,
Muzan.
He's gonna piss
I
me
don't
off.
know.
No, you know
Those
what's
niggas
mad
know
funny?
Oh, I know you talking about the other the ice pillar or the mist pillar.
No, nothing about that. But you know what's funny before we segue back into that? Yo, my brother was showing me the other day that if you actually Google Michael Jackson, a picture of Muzan Kibutsuji pops up on Google Images, bro. Yo, can we
fire.
insert that clip on the
that's
fucking
fire.
short form, bro?
That's fire.
That shit is crazy. I'm going to insert the screenshot.
We did it, boys. We did it. Nah, they
They
did
said
that on
this
purpose,
motherfucker
though.
Michael Jackson,
Y'all
bro.
know they niggas did that shit on fucking
Had
purpose,
to.
bro.
Yeah,
they
bro.
had to, bro. The design is too similar. I'm like,
Yeah.
sheesh.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is hilarious, bro.
Yo,
That
nah.
shit is mad funny.
Yo, shout out Demon Slayer. I'm gonna go with my son Greed though. My son Greed from Full Metal.
You really like that show.
I do indeed, and I'm a forever stand on that show being just the most elite for me personally.
I got to watch it.
But that's the one I'll say. That's the one death in a show, not a movie, but a show, where I actually shed a tear. And I shed a tear on the second time watching it. That's how I'm like, all right, it's different.
Damn, bro. You knew it was coming too?
And I shed a single thug tear. It was the most gangster shit I did in a long time, bro. And I kept it quiet. I ain't make no noise. It's just a tear.
You poured out liquor?
Nah.
Damn.
That would have been too gangster.
You don't think he deserved that?
Nah.
Damn.
I didn't have the pockets for that. That's really what it is.
Shit.
Shout out to Henny.
Oh, shit.
Damn, man.
Pour out some Taylor.
Pour out some.
It's some budget. It's a budget memorial.
Nah, that's fire. I gotta do that one time. The Grape Hetty. Shout out to that Grape Hetty. God damn. That shit done packed a few niggas up in their time, man. Me being one of them. Yo, fams. Alright, what you guys excited for? Do y'all have anything that y'all been watching recently that just left an impression on y'all or nah?
You know what's funny? I always used to say that I thought the time I got reincarnated as a slime was stupid until I realized how fire that show actually is, for real.
Okay.
But I feel like you have to be like a specific type of like person to enjoy that type of shit. Like I feel like you have to. The same motherfuckers who like the time I got reincarnated as a slime are the same motherfuckers who was playing Skyrim. You see what I'm saying? And if you watch the show, it'll make sense.
Okay.
But it kind of has like some of that like fantasy medieval kind of like back notes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Mm.
So you say the time that you got reincarnated as a slug is
Yeah, slime.
slime.
Yeah.
As a thug.
It's quite the big difference. It's quite the big difference.
There are slugs present, but he is not one of them.
Respect to that.
You know what I'm
Respect to
saying?
that.
But it's
Oh,
just
man.
it's interesting because it's like, you know, kind of going off the trend of like overpowered main characters. You know, there's Saitama, there's Mob. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is like inherently too OP for his own good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, he's actually very intelligent and people respect him. So like seeing how he kind of assumes that leadership role to kind of meet his goal is very interesting. The way that he thinks, you know what I'm saying? And how he kind of is able to persuade and manipulate his environment around him to do like, and he's not inherently bad. You know what I'm saying? He's just kind of selfish in a way, in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's also perverted. But that's neither here nor there. You know, but
Sure.
it's actually interesting. So I'm reading the manga now.
Shout out.
Yeah.
What about you, Ant?
Honestly, I mean, it was like I binged Black Mirror. That was it, pretty much. I think I'm just gonna go through Hell's Paradise,
Where?
and if anybody got some suggestions, you know, leave them in the comments, cause
Word suggestions.
I think
would
I'm
be
gonna
fire.
run through that pause pretty quick.
GG's.
He's not going back for seconds. Oh man, I'll say the Flash. The Flash was definitely impactful. I enjoyed it. It's probably the most. Let me not even cap because I was about to say some shit. It's the most comical DC movie I've seen because I didn't see Shazam. I know Shazam was supposed to be more of a comedy, but I like what they did with it. I like that they kind of like. I like when they take different elements of an actual comic, but then kind of just don't do it word for word. They kind of just mix it into a way that makes sense for the time frame of a movie. They did that well, and they opened up a lot of doors too. Definitely
Nice.
opened up a
Word.
lot of
Like
doors. So
Damn, I need
if-
to ask a spoiler. I feel like
y'all gotta check that shit out,
Yeah,
man.
check it out.
Ezra Miller is a nut though. I'm gonna say that that man is a nut. But he can
Yeah.
act. He can act.
I wonder how they're gonna. You think they're gonna replace him?
I don't know. Cause how could you at this point?
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
That was the timer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
about
yeah.
time.
All
That's our
right,
time.
Yes, yes.
this was a good one.
yeah, indeed,
Make sure you
indeed.
check out the
It
other
always
ones.
is.
Listen
Yes.
on Spotify or watch on YouTube.
Yes, sir. We have
Yes, sir.
shirts and hats for sale.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
And also make sure to join the Discord. You already know. Follow the gram. Follow the top.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Back
get
next
it.
week for episode 4.
Bow.
Peace.